Dear Bud, it's so nice to be able to speak with you tonight. I've been personally thinking about a lot of things this past week. Things like nature, life, happiness, and obligations. I think it's so incredibly interesting to know that nature is ever-changing. Leaves grow and fall with the passing years. Plants grow and die with the changes in temperatures, and people come and go. I was thinking of these changes since the temperature where I am finally dropped into a cooler range. When I wake, I don't walk out and feel the heat. Instead, I feel a cool breeze, and occasionally see the puffs of white from exhaling my breath. It's been nice. Something else of note that happened was a giant branch fell from a tree this afternoon. The branch is about the length of maybe 2 cars long, and seemingly fell for no reason. There wasn't any harsh winds, nor was there any signs of damage to the branch. Nonetheless, it fell all the same. Honestly speaking, seeing the fallen branch does make me sad. I have at least 17 years of memories with this tree. It's been with me as I grew up and brought me comfort when I needed it most. I sometimes think it's strange to find comfort in a thing like a tree, especially when you're surrounded by family or friends. But yet, I understand. There's comfort that no human being can grant. A true silent listener. No thoughts, as far as I'm aware. No response, and no judgment. You know, I was also thinking about human life. We live for such varying lengths and bring about so many changes, whether knowingly or unknowingly, to those around us. I recently spoke with Jam about how someone's normal is someone else's remarkable. It's amazing to see someone have the skill and courage to speak with seemingly random individuals out and about. This is especially true to individuals who experience such bouts of anxiety over these exact scenarios within their own thoughts. I often experience those same feelings. How would this person react if I unexpectedly asked them about their shirt or compliment them on their hair? What would I even say if they continue the rest of the conversation? Fortunately for me, I found it to be incredibly difficult to maintain conversation flow. I was raised and taught to get straight to the point. What's the use of flowery words and workarounds? Thus, when I conduct myself professionally, the other individual is left without much to work on. They must do the heavy lifting in the conversation. In response to this, I've also found that when I'm given the space and time to talk, I stumble over my words and ramble on, just like I'm doing on this letter. I'll talk like how my thoughts come and go. They go everywhere and seemingly never stay in one place. This train of thought led me to how I view my own happiness. I derive a majority of it from others, how they perceive my deeds and whether they are good or bad. How am I able to assist and elevate them to achieve what they need? If you return that question back to me, I am unable to give a proper response. Will I truly be happy if I so heavily rely on those around me? Will what I feel like I need to do turn into obligations and work, or will they still feel light and free? Yet at the same time, I felt such boundless joy, along with boundless sadness. I find that the smallest positive interactions I've ever had, I can recall and rethink back on, and I feel that same joy I felt. That happiness and how you achieve can change so much. Something as big as reaching a money goal, or something as small as remembering to brush your teeth, can bring a happiness that is just as valuable as each other. I found myself relating to the personality trait type, is that the correct term? Of being a super feeler. I've often found that I would often get asked why media or others affected me so greatly. that even if nothing's wrong with me, I'd be crying. This same thing helped title me negatively as a crybaby for a majority of my youth. However, I've reclaimed the term crybaby. I feel that it proves to myself that I and others have emotions that matter, that the sadness someone feels and that I can feel matter. Those feelings causing tears to flow from both mine and their eyes. I found a comfort in being able to provide a sense of unity and understanding. I will cry with you, and what you're feeling is real and valid. This is also reflected in happiness. If you've succeeded in completing something and share it with me, I will feel the same happiness for you. I'll feel proud and happy for you and what you've accomplished. These words are not baseless or false. These are the thoughts and feelings I have. Well, it looks like I wrote a little more than I expected. However, it was wonderful to chat with you, bud. Until next time, take care, buddy. Sincerely, Lou.